What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, guys, I will be bringing you guys a free-to-play guide on how to beat the Mihawk Training Forest. Now, every second day, I pretty much get a question asking me, how do I beat this forest? You know, it is the very first training forest that ever came out on Global, aside from the Ace Forest that was, you know, the very, very first blue Ace Forest, if you guys remember that from way back. But you know, this was the first forest that actually rewarded us with a ship. So a lot of people in the earlier stages of the Treasure Cruise, you know, really struggle with this. And you know, definitely if you have a lower level account, it will be very tricky to beat. But this team here is completely 100% free to play and very, very easy to construct. And you know, the only specials that you need maxed out is your Golden Pound and potentially your Mihawk. You can bring a friend Mihawk that is maxed out that will help a little bit with one of the later stages. But through stages 1 to 15, or you don't actually have to use any specials, you have to use your first special here against Arlong. So we go ahead and use Golden Pound Usopp and just attack regularly. And as you can see, I actually can take him down like really, really quickly, but the thing is, you want to try and hold off with your attacks and kill them off right as they're about to attack you, so you get the most amount of turns of stall. That will help considerably with your team in actually beating the training forest itself. But yeah, as I said, you know, Golden Pound and Mihawk are like the only ones I would recommend to have maxed. Definitely Golden Pound. Mihawk is optional, and the rest of them does not really matter. Mr. 3 is good because he's a secondary delayer, and you got Arlong for damage, and you've also got Helmeppo, which is good against the Smoker stage. So this is actually a tricky stage right here, and this is where if you have a maxed Mihawk, you can go ahead and use that special here as well as the Mr. 3 special. But if you don't have it maxed, it's okay. I don't actually use any of my Mihawk specials here, but if you do have it maxed, you can use it here, and it will help considerably with taking down this stage, because it's actually pretty tricky. Because taking down Mr. 5 is really tricky with this team, because you don't have any quick units to deal a lot of damage to him. But you know, all in all, if you do have the Mihawk specials max, you can go ahead and use the Mihawks to actually go ahead and deal enough damage to kill off Mr. 5 and all of the other Baroque Works units. But anyways, guys, I'll leave you with that, and I'll see you guys at the next stage of the Mihawk Training Forest. So now we are moving on to stage number 17, which is the Smoker and Tashigi stage. Now with this specific stage here, this is why we have the Int Helmeppo on our side, because he's going to help us unlock our captain that does get locked from Smoker. Now obviously if you have level 3 chain sockets, you don't actually need to bring Helmeppo, you can just bring another strong slasher character. But he just helps considerably with this specific stage, because we can go ahead and take out Tashigi and Smoker, you know, reasonably quickly. I actually kind of screw up in this run actually. I actually let Smoker hit me when I wasn't supposed to let him hit me, but it's okay. I still end up beating it in the end of the day, so I end up surviving still. You don't actually take any damage throughout this whole run. Like if you know, play it correctly, you shouldn't be taking any damage whatsoever, which is kind of good. You know, you might actually have to take a hit from Smoker here because he does have actually quite a little bit of HP, so he's quite tanky. But you know, other than that, you shouldn't be taking any other hits from anyone aside from the Mihawk preemptive. Make sure you have enough HP to actually withstand the 2,000 damage that you will receive from the stage 20 Mihawk boss. But other than that, I will see you guys at the next stage of the Mihawk Training Forest. Stage number 18, we are against the Rainbow Dragon and all of the crab-colored units. Now, we're going to go ahead and delay them all with Golden Pound Usopp, and we're actually going to go ahead and wait for our Thousand Sunny to appear. Now, the Thousand Sunny helps considerably with this stage because that actually blows away all the crabs and it leaves you with just the Rainbow Dragon to deal with. So if you have the Thousand Sunny, I highly recommend bringing that. That helps considerably with this Mihawk dungeon. But, you know, once again, it is not needed, but it just makes it that much easier to beat. Now, with this specific stage, I'm just going to go ahead and wither him down until he gets to a 1-turn cooldown. Then I'm going to go ahead and kill him off so I get you know, enough turns of stall. And definitely if you use the Mihawk specials on the Baroque work stage, I highly recommend doing this strategy, waiting until he's on a 1-turn cooldown, then knocking him out so you can get the most amount of cooldown and most amount of stalling that you possibly can to make sure your specials are ready for stage number 19. Now we move on to stage number 19, which is all of the Straw Hat characters. So we're going to go ahead, use double Mihawk special here to knock down pretty much 50% of their HP. We're going to go ahead, use Mr. 3 to delay them all for 1 turn, which will help in ending up killing them off. Now what we want to do is just take them out in the order of Usopp, Nami, and then you can really choose between Zoro and Sanji, either one of them you really want to try and take down, and leave Luffy for last, of course, because he is on that 5-turn cooldown. Now our aim here is to have our Golden Pound Usopp special ready to go by the time we reach Mihawk, and then we can go ahead and then just win from there. So anyways guys, it's pretty simple with this stage. You use the double Mihawks and the Mr. 3 special and just attack them all until they end up dying, and then I will see you guys at stage number 20 against the massive boss of Mihawk. So if you've made it this far, congrats, because you pretty much won it from here. There is no way you should be losing from here, as long as you have over 2,000 HP to tank the preemptive attack of Mihawk. Then we're going to go ahead and use Golden Pound Usopp special, and you have 4 turns to take down Mihawk. I'm pretty sure he's only got like 1 million HP, so he's pretty easy to take down. As long as you get 1 or 2 good orbs along the way, you should be pretty well off in order to take down the Mihawk. Obviously, if you get a red orb on Arlong, that is going to help considerably with taking down Mihawk. But as long as you don't get absolutely destroyed from RNG getting really bad orbs, you shouldn't have any issues whatsoever with taking down the Mihawk training forest. So I hope you guys out there have enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys did successfully get the Coffin Boat ship. It is a great ship for slasher units, 1.5 times attack and HP to slashers, which is an amazing ship. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that guys, I will see you guys within the next video.